Hello. Experiencing some very dirty skies today. And a couple days ago, Richie from Boston put up a video from, I believe, Rachel Reenstra. And I had heard her before actually talk about the Mandela effect and whatever. That was where I first had heard of her. But this latest one here, where this doctor talks about chemtrail lung, I want to tell my own little story about that because I actually had chemtrail lung myself, I believe. And I don't get sick that often. And when I do, I just try to drink a lot of fluids, a lot of vitamin C, and let my body do its thing. And anyway, last year, I basically had the same experience that was described in her video, where I started running a fever on a Wednesday, and I didn't feel good, so I kind of called it a day early from work and went home and slept. And I got up the next day and I sweat profusely throughout this whole time. During the night was really bad. I mean, I would have to change my shirt 2 and 3 times, and I was running a consistent fever between 99.5 and 101. It was just, wow, now the Cambo's starting to fire. It it was yeah, 99.5 to 101. It didn't really get too much past 101. A couple of times it did, but it was just really consistent. It wouldn't go away. And so anyway, I ran a fever for 5 days, and I finally went in to go see the doctor. And I don't go to the doctor ever. In fact, it was the first time in 13 or 14 years that I had been to the doctor for anything. But I had already done all the stuff too, taking garlic, all that business. And man, I hope this comes out, because it seems like I've been talking longer than 3 minutes. Anyway, so I went and got this antibiotic right here. And in fact, the date on there, as you can see, is 8/12 of 17. Or wait, yeah, 8. Oh, maybe it's, oh no, that's 8/27. So, right before September of 2017 was when I got really sick. It was a lung infection. And so after this was my first antibiotic that didn't work, which is, I went back after a few days, and I was like, man, am I supposed to start feeling better? And they were like, yeah, you should be. And so the doctor that I went to believes not only they have like a dual mentality, where they will use natural medicine as well as the allopathic if you so choose. And so anyway, I had told her about what I was doing already, and I was taking lots of vitamin C and turmeric and doing all that stuff. And I take probiotics too, which was really cool. I like this doctor. She was the first one that I had ever been to, or even heard anybody ever say that when they were going to give an antibiotic, that you should also be taking probiotics later on, and she asked me if I had them, and of course I do. And she didn't try to press hers on me or anything. She just, oh, okay, good, make sure you take those too. So anyway, after the second one, this doctor just went and put me straight on Levaquin, which I had never heard of before, but it's a pretty hardcore antibiotic that they normally give people when they're in the hospital with pneumonia. And then she also told me to inhale saltwater steam. And so what I would do is just get a pot and put the sea salt in it, and then put a towel over my head to kind of collect the steam, and to just inhale it, and it would help break up what was in my lungs. That really did work. So all said and done, I mean, I ran a consistent fever for about 9.5 days, 10 days, and then it took me a good 4 to 6 weeks to really recover completely. So yeah, I just wanted to verify what's going on here, and I live in San Clemente, California.